This is Marshall's Conveyed Carrot 3 adaptable car seat that's aircraft approved. These are the straps. This here is all removable. Velcro for head support. You can adjust it around however you want. And when you put Josh into it, you set him in there like you would any other car seat. You put this over him here. Strap this down just like this. And you grab the strap here and you pull it down tight. And then he's all nice and tucked in there nice and well. And then those just release. So it gives him a nice harness. And then there's a yellow button right here. It says push. You push down on it. It relieves that pressure on it so you can work with it easier. This strap here is for adjustments of these up here. There's also a push release right here for that. So you can make that adjustment. This guy right here, if you pull on that, like that, you'll feel it click. You can pull the seat piece off, or the foot piece off, which is something that you don't want on the aircraft, because it gets in the way of the aircraft. And it's just a real pain in the butt on the aircraft. And to put it back in, same thing, you just pull on it, push it back in. These are also, can fold up like that, and they got some cushion on them so the back of the legs could rest against it. We have this little wedge right here that we use, and what we did is we put it right there, and it made a really nice comfortable back for Marshall. So, back for Marshall's legs to go on to. Okay? So if the base here is not long enough for him, because he's maybe a little longer, you can go ahead and pull this back up, pull this out, and this piece right here, this is an extension. Actually, this here will go right here, and then this will go back on underneath it. These little guys right here will clip right on. And then that allows for more comfortability for Josh. I'm going to take this off for now. Be easier for shipping. Also, it comes with this wedge right here. When we first got it, what we did is we used the wedge underneath the car seat. And then we allowed the chair to lean back a little bit more. We only used the wedge for a little bit. We found for the most part we didn't need it with him. Most likely we will not need it for Josh. So strapping in a car, you have the rear seat lock. These here are for the shoulder straps, and these here are for the clips that are in the back of the seat. Fairly adjustable. Just push button. You also have a quick release here for releasing it off the seat. And the way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to put Josh into this section of the car seat first. And then once this is in, then you take and you pull the straps over for the actual car seat to hold them in place. And when you pull the straps over, the lap belt goes underneath this section right here and goes across his legs. That prevents it from riding too much onto his belly. So here on the back, this guy right here, this is the release for the back, and you can see right now that there is one additional support in here. This is what was needed from Marshall. And we have another piece here. So the way this would work is you'd pull up on this, and then you can lift this seat up, and then you can pop the next one in place. If this one's too big, then you can always drop this one in place of this one to adjust that space. And they have all kinds of different stuff like this available, so you can adjust this car seat however is necessary. Of course, all the information for everything. Somewhere on here it does say aircraft approved. You can figure that out later. And this is the armrest that Marshall had for it. So what you do is it just sits down in there like that. Kind of has a little groove that sits right on that, which sits perfect. These Velcros come down up like that on both sides. And then these Velcros here can come back however you want to strap them on. We usually just shoved it up there like that. It's not really necessary. A lot of times we would never even use this. We just rotate it around, leave it like that, and then let Marshall have it as he wishes. These guys right here, fully removable as well. We use these for Marshall because he couldn't control his arms too much, and so these help keep his arms on the actual table, and it's really nice and soft. But this goes on after your seatbelt is actually installed, not before. Otherwise you won't be able to get it on. So that's really it about this car seat. It's a fantastic car seat. Marshall loved it, and as you see, it's fairly compact, somewhat light, probably slightly heavier than a standard car seat, but you know, it has a lot of life left to it and a lot of upwards and outwards adjustments to it, as long as you buy some of the extra parts. But they should last Josh for a long time, considering his size and weight right now. If you have any questions, please let us know.